London residents had a brush with fame as trainer to the stars. Steve Jordan was featured at a Pay It Forward event at Colby Sawyer College. The event, for 176 people, was organized by a local New London businessman who struck up a friendship with Jordan and wanted to share his new approach to exercise, healthy eating, and living. YCN's Laura James caught up with the acclaimed trainer and businessman Joe Burns.
The location is Colby Sawyer College in New London, New Hampshire. 200 people strong, all here to not just see, but work out with Steve Jordan. He's a trainer to the stars, and what a crowd it was. I had a chance to speak with Joe Burns, who brought him here, and also Steve Jordan. Let's see a little bit more about the event.
This event was inspired as a Pay It Forward event. I had a chance meeting with celebrity trainer Steve Jordan back in January of this year. We went to the same business conference in West Palm Beach, and after seeing Steve 4 times without saying hello, I finally introduced myself, and he told me what he did for a living and invited me to the gym. And we did a couple workouts, and at the time I was 270 pounds, and I remember asking Steve, I said, Steve, what's this about? And he said, well, Joe, it's 45 days. And I said, what are my days off, Steve? And he said, Joe, you don't get any days off. So I went back here, came back to New London, I worked out for 45 days, and then Steve produced the second phase for me. At the end of the first phase, I lost 18 pounds. So after the second phase, I started working. I said, Steve, I'd like to pay you for this. And he said, no, we're friends. I'm not going to accept payment from you, Joe. And I said, well, how about if I pay it forward and put on a community event where you could come out and inspire my community like you have me? And that's the crux of the event.
This has been an extraordinary opportunity for both of us to expand on, on ourselves. Joe obviously losing weight and feeling the best that he can, and for me at that event, my intention was to become more of a public speaker. And so the public speaking was an opportunity for me to reach more people, be a global impact rather than just a local impact in Los Angeles with the stars that I trained there. And I wanted to use the experiences that I've had to be able to inspire and motivate and educate, anybody that wants to listen and hear what I have to say.
Okay, I know out in LA you don't do this, but we have to name drop here in New London, New Hampshire. Who are some of the stars that you've worked with, if you can tell us?
Oh, of course. I've actually worked with a lot. Quincy Jones, Lisa Kudrow, let's see who else, Ann Curry, Dustin Hoffman. So, the list goes on. Sometimes I forget, but, I find them, they're normal people. They're people that have an extraordinary talent to act, as, many of us all have an extraordinary talent. They just happen to find theirs, and theirs is on TV. So, they're awesome people, and it's a great experience to always work with them. I always learn something when I'm with them.
Well, I'm here because I work at Country Houses with Joe Burns, and Joe is very excited to be bringing us Steve Jordan, celebrity trainer to the stars, and it's just a free event here at Colby Sawyer, and we're all going to get pumped up like Joe's been and inspired like Joe, we hope.